Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your host once again for the final time for the V8s this year. I'm your host, Shane Guilford, and you've joined us for the SimHaus V8 League of 2023, round 12 of 12, and we're at Adelaide Street Circuit. It's been a huge year this year, and it's all coming down to the final round. We'll get to the table in a second, but Adelaide's brought out some champions. On screen we've got Wayne Walker, champion of the Dust Series at the moment, 4 years running, and he's come in to mix it up with our boys, so we wish him good luck and see how it goes throughout the night. Okay, we've got Vlad Tokarov, our Russian driver, out as well. He's had a couple of rounds off, as you can see in the championship table. We'll just go through it. Vlad Tokarev currently in P5. He was looking very strong. Hard to beat Craig Broadbent, as he's still coming to grips with the practice. But we've got Craig Broadbent. Looks like he's going to win the championship, but we'll crown him at the end of the round, so make sure you stay tuned on the broadcast. Eric Chandra, and this includes drop rounds as well, so throughout the year they have the opportunity to drop their lowest 2 rounds to remain competitive. So Eric Chandra has been quite solid all year long too, in moving up into P2, and he's from Indonesia, so he's on 159 points. In P3, and depending on how it goes tonight, Scott Flack looks like he may lock in 3rd place in the championship on 137 points. Our series sponsor, Matt Collins, moving up after a solid drive at Gold Coast, took out the round win and scored himself a full 20 points, moving up on tie with Vlad Tokarev on 119 points. He moves up a spot, Vlad moves down, but they are both here tonight, so it will be a race on track for these two guys. Unfortunately, Brad Baker, really looking forward to it, and shout out to you, Baker. Hopefully you're watching at home. He's had an accident during the week and he was really looking forward to the last race of the season, but unfortunately he's had almost a suspected broken collarbone, but he's done a few tears in the collarbone, and he's been told to rest up and not wrestle the direct drive steering wheels that are at Entertainment Park at Bankstown. So unfortunately he's sitting this one out, but look out for the comments throughout the night. He's been supporting everyone out there on track, so unfortunately he may lose another spot in the championship. Currently in P6, as James Spotto is with us as well tonight, so he's out qualifying at the moment, currently in P7 in the championship. So too Ludwig Eskinas from Lithuania. He's also out there in the other Red Bull, and he's just got on track, so he's a bit rusty at the moment, just coming to grips, hoping to post a good lap soon. P9 in the championship, Frederick Sarkis still holding in there, and James Sarkis is in P10, but they're not with us tonight, so they've missed the last couple of races, so hopefully they'll be back for 2024, and we hope you guys will be back too. Make sure you be part of the community, and follow that link in the Discord in the description, and make sure you register for the 2024 season. We will be, thanks to FBR, they've released the 2023 cars, so we will be seeing them hit the track early next year, as we will be using them to launch the 2024 season. So we've got about two and a half minutes left in the qualifier session. It's Wayne Walker out in front with a 116 flat. I don't know how these guys do it. This is a fixed setup, so the boys can change brake bias, tyres, steering lock, differential as they enter the sim. They can't do it on the fly. And very limited. No fuel used. There is 30% damage tonight, so the boys better look out and make sure they stay on track and keep the nose clean. Matt Collins, serious sponsor. He's been practicing all week. In P4, he's better than that. He's with a 117 flat. He wants to get out there. So we'll watch this one. He's hitting all the curves, maximising the track. Well, he means business, Matt Collins. He's been sponsoring the event all year long, throwing up $100 per round, and tonight's no different. We do thank him for sponsoring the event all year long, being solid support and supplying the prize money for the boys. Oh, he's still on a good lap, even though he's down on his opening sector, but he's improved on his second sector. Looks like he's flying. He'll probably get one more lap in after this if he stays with it. Not too sure if the tyres are going to hold up, but he's still on a flyer. Currently in P4 on a 117, so he wants to knock a full second off the qualifier time. Oh, losing a bit of time there on the final corner. Down the main straight. What can he do? A 116.5. No, just a 117.052. Not enough to improve his qualified position. So Wayne Walker looks like he'll hold pole. There is still some guys out on track. Craig Broadbent, our series defending champion and series leader, looks like he'll successfully defend the championship yet again for 2023. So congratulations to him. But it's not over yet. We've still got tonight's racing, and we can't wait to see how the boys do. Vlad Togarev out there still on a hot lap, but no, look at that opening sector. That's not going to improve at all. Braden Pritchard's joined us from the British Touring Car Championship. He's Interflow Plumbing. He sponsors the British Touring Car season, and he's finally got a rig of his own, and he's pulled out of that one. So he'll be racing from his new simulator at home, so hopefully it goes well tonight. Alex Kiddis has joined us, and he's on a flying lap at the moment. He's currently in P8, so he does need to improve if he wants to see himself in the top 5. And he's doing a very good job of his opening sector, half a second up, and he's 3/10 up on the second sector, so he's almost a full second so far. The way he's going, he will definitely improve his position of 8, maybe moving up into P4, P5 there. He's still got to cross the line cleanly, and it's very hard to do in these cars. Final corner to go for Alex Kiddis down the main straight. Very accomplished driver, very quick indeed. From P8 he moves up 1 spot. And that's taking a full 1.3 seconds off his lap time. And he'll start from P7. Okay, so qualifiers finished. We're in the warm-up stage now. We will go to a commercial break. No. We will go to a commercial break and be right back after this short message. Okay, welcome back. It's race 1. There's your grid set so far. Wayne Walker on pole. Craig Broadbent right next to him. Matt Collins 3rd. Vlad Tokarev in 4. Here we go. Wayne Walker getting a blinding start, but he bogged down the 2nd gear. Matt Collins coming up. He'll want to squeeze up next to Walker in the 1st turn. They get through nicely. Midfield, how do they do? There's a big hole there. I can see a bit of carnage back there. So we'll see what happened down the back here. Looks like Eric Chandra got... Oh, he suffered through there, but he's managed to rejoin. Already up in a 14th spot as we go back up the front. Craig Broadbent got the lead. Matt Collins in P2. Wayne Walker. That's Vlad Tokarev, Braden Pritchard, Scott Flack, Spotto, Kidas, Chalui. Oh, someone looked like they just went wide in the background there. Broadbent's starting to put out some pace, but Matt Collins means business. He really wants this round win. He was very hot at this track last year and he wants to repeat it again here. Alex Kiddis just come around the final turn with Andrew Chalui. And then it's Terry Marwood, Ludwig Askinas, Troy Cieslawski, Shannon Wright, Eric Chandra, Harrison Tebben, Vlad Tokarev. Vlad Tokarev down the back. Alright, so back up front is Broadbent defending against Matt Collins, trying to get away from the rest of the field. Wayne Walker's going to be there chewing on the heels the whole race. He won't let up on these guys out in front. So these boys in front better just concentrate on the windscreen, not the rear vision mirror. Very awkward turn this one. You can't get on the gas too early. Matt Collins right up behind now. Very patient in 1st gear, shortly in the 2nd gear up to 3rd. Braden Pritchard in his opening round for the VA is doing very well, challenging Wayne Walker. Scott Flack right behind him now. That's James Spotto doing great to be in P6, and then Alex Kiddis further back. That's Terry Marwood coming through, Eric Chandra, Ludwig Askinas. There's Troy Cieslawski, Shannon Wright, and Vlad Tokarev down the back. Must have come together with another driver. Collins still right up the tailpipe of Broadbent. This allowing Walker to just come up behind when he wants. See what tyre compounds they're using. Most of them on the softs. Terry Marwood, the only one on hard tyres there. As it looks like Tokarev moving up in the 12th spot there. So still Craig Broadbent out in front. Oh, I just saw Scott Flack hitting that wall in the background. Got caught up on the curb, got a lot of air, and then just smacked down that on the curb. Kid is starting to close in on Spotto now. And Chalui out on his own, still showing a clean pair of heels, which is great for him. Racing from Entertainment Park on the full motion simulators there. Eric Chandra coming back through the field. Currently in P9 with Ludwig Askinas right behind him. Shannon Wright no stranger to sim racing, but hasn't done much time on R Factor 2. He's got Vlad Tokarev right behind him, one of the world-renowned sim racers. Oh, Vlad just touching the wall there. All right, so we'll go back up front. This is for the lead of the race. Look at the three closing in, just waiting for Craig to make a mistake here. Huge crowd here at South Australia, Adelaide. Always a great turnout on this beautiful street circuit. I hope you're enjoying the coverage so far. Braden just slipping off a little bit now as Wayne Walker's starting to come to grips with the race pace and is joining the two up front. So look at this, this is for the lead. We've also got Vlad Tokarev down the back, chasing. No, it's Shannon Wright on the back of Tokarev. Just going wide there, Chalui right behind him now. Oh, I think Chalui just, commentator's curse, I think he's lost the front spoiler. Yes, he has, so he's got no front downforce. Slips back into P12. So across the line for the 5th time, just under halfway through. Incredible pace here at Adelaide. We're in the 1:17.4s, and that's fastest lap to Wayne Walker at the moment in P3. Oh, sector in yellow flag in sector 3. That's Chalui coming in to change his front spoiler. No downforce there. Very hard around this circuit. Need all the grip you can get. See Wayne Walker really leaning on the rears there, just coasting through the turn 8 and just getting on the gas as hard as he can. We're on board with Craig Broadbent defending against Matt Collins. Look at that grill. Right up the back of Craig Broadbent. Trying everything he can to get around, but Craig's got the position, track position. Oh, I say absolutely flying through this section here. Wayne Walker really wants to go up the inside. He's going deep. He's forcing Collins to make a mistake. Collins just needs to concentrate, but he slipped back. Now he's in P3. Wayne Walker moves up a spot now. Just got to make sure you get through that section every time. Not easy once the tyres do go off. We are race 1 with 11 laps, 4 laps to go. See where the other battles are out on track. They look like they've spaced out. Terry Marwood's retired from the race. Chalui coming through after a pit stop. Oh, Craig Broadbent just going wide there. Matt Collins trying to use up all his rears. Scott Flack now up into P4. Braden Pritchard slipping back into P8. Oh, and he's lost the front wing as well, front spoiler. He's got no downforce. Look at the front end, trying as hard as he can, but he's got Vlad Tokarev right behind him. These boys race hard with each other in the British Touring Car, but they're here in the V8s. Tonight doing a fantastic job, but Braden's going to have a lot of trouble with that. So we go through the field. Shannon Wright in P10, and it's Ludwig Askinas He's got Harrison Tebb in a different car tonight, but he's coming to grips with the new team. And it's Troy Cieslawski in P13 and Andrew Chilui moves up into P14. Craig Broadbent out in front. Oh, look at this. Three back to back. Collins tries to show the nose or give the bump and run to Wayne Walker. He wants that position back. He's only got 3 laps to get it back. Can he get it done? Is Broadbent experienced enough and calm enough to just hold it and do what he does best and just dominate from the front? We're not used to seeing Wayne Walker join us, and that's why we've got the 2 number 1s. They're both defending champions. Craig Broadbent, a 2022 SimHaus defending champion. Wayne Walker, 2022 defending DUS Down Under Series V8 champion. Oh, Walker just going wide there. Is he going to get the inside run? Hot under brakes. Can he hold it? Collins coming in. He knows he's touched him, so he's letting him go. He'll collect P3. He's still got a couple more laps to get the job done, so he's not worried. So Wayne Walker moves out in front. Scott Flack starting to close in too now, only 3 seconds behind. Chandler fought his way from the back of the field up into P5. Probably the drive of the night so far, outside the top 3. Alex Kiddis is lapping in the 118 so far, currently in 6. Tokarev, there he is, Vlad Tokarev from the back of the field. Don't know what happened early on in the race, but he saw himself fall back and he's had to fight his way through, getting past James Spotto in 8. I mean, Shannon Wright's come around the last turn for P9. Braden Pritchard slipping back to 10 with that front spoiler. Must have outbroke himself and gone straight ahead into the barriers. Teb still holding in front of Ludwig Askinas and Cieslawski. Oh, just running wide there. But Chilui's a fair way back to make any difference for position. So the leader's coming around, almost lapping the drivers now. Wayne Walker with a 4-second gap over Matt Collins has got the job done. Congrats, he's moving up into P2. Oh. Scott Flack closing in on these two as well, so they must have come together. I had to slow down to redress positions. But it's Wayne Walker, Matt Collins, Craig Broadbent, and Scott Flack closing in. Can he, on the last lap, can he make any more positions here? Great shot on the first turn. Going over the curbs there. Easy to get curb strikes through that section. Very strict here tonight. So it looks like Wayne Walker's, Collins. And he's opened it up for Broadbent. Here comes Flack. Flack's now in the picture. So this is the battle now for P2. Broadbent the better, but Flack's capitalised on mistakes from both of them, and he's moved up a position, but looks like he's going to good on tyres. If he goes up the inside, tries to go for the break, Broadbent has to defend one way or another. Collins trying to come around the outside. Great driving from Collins, getting the position back right around the outside. Flack was locked in there, couldn't do anything about it. So Wayne Walker coming around the final turn now. He takes race 1. That's Broadbent, Collins, Flack. Fantastic race. It's going to be Craig Broadbent, Matt Collins, and Scott Flack. Then it's Eric Chandra. Vlad Tokarev fighting hard to get that position, finishing in P6. Alex Kiddis right behind him as well. So James Spotto and Shannon Wright. This is Harrison Tebb coming home for P10. Then it's Braden Pritchard struggling, showing excellent pace at the start, but unfortunately without that front spoiler getting the downforce on the front end, he's come home to finish P12. Troy Chislowski crosses the line in P13, then Andrew Chilawi and Terry Marwood. Okay, so official results in. It's Wayne Walker ahead of Craig Broadbent, Matt Collins, Scott Flack, in that order and that timing as well. Eric Chandra in 5. Vlad Tokarev in P6. Alex Kiddis finishing P7. Then it's James Spotto, Shannon Wright, Harrison Tebb. Further back in P11, it's Ludwig Askinas from Lithuania. Then Braden Pritchard, Troy Zalowski, Andrew Chilui and Terry Marwood rounding out your top 15. Okay, so you know what time it is. We've got to set the grid for race 2. We'll go to a commercial break and be back as soon as possible.
Entertainment Park has so much to it.
And we are proud to announce that we have joined forces with this incredible place. They've got simulation cars.
You can choose your own car like a Formula One.
Or V8 supercars, and you can choose your own track. I love the mountain. I'm king of the mountain. Not Mount Jewett, Mount Panorama.
Plus, there's an incredible go-kart track. No fumes, no smell.
And it's got a booster button too.
These booster buttons, unlike a video game, they're real. I'll catch you. Beat your fastest lap. Challenge your friends.
Have a feed at the cafe with an unbelievable menu. What? Dessert, coffee, and of course, a fully licensed bar.
10-pin bowling, video games, skills testers, laughs, play area, chill out areas and lounges, DJs and fun music.
It's safe, friendly, and plenty of parking. But some people drive to the city for that.
That's stupid.
Book now at entertainmentpark.com.au. Not just for kids.
Okay, welcome back. It's race 2. We've got Shannon Wright, one of our rookies to our series, is up on pole. Next to him, Troy Jaslowski. And it's Ludwig Esquinas yet to get on track. Andrew Chilui. Harrison Tebb there in the unit car, and then James Potter, Eric Chandra, Alex Kiddes, Scott Flack further back. That's Braden Pritchard. Matthew Walker will go up the front. Race 2, off they go. Good start from both of these Queenslanders. Jaslowski, but that's Ludwig Esquinas right up the inside. Great start from him. Most of them get through pretty cleanly. Oh, Eric Chandra up on 2 wheels. Most of them are up. Braden Pritchard as well. Oh. Huge melee down the back there. Hard to... That's Vlad Tokarev. Once they get through, it was actually James Spotto moving up through the field there. Alex Kiddes, Matt Collins in P3 already. So he could actually run away with this one. Very smooth through the turn there. Alex Kiddes trying to catch up. James Spotto's been a seasoned driver throughout the year. Very solid results, which has got him P6 in the championship. And Shannon Wright slipping back, and he's got Andrew Chilui. But here's the big group going on now. Scott Flack, Craig Broadbent down the main straight, P6. Oh, it looks like 4 wide. Chandra, I hope he pulls it up in time, but he manages to get through and sneak in front of the monster car there. So it's Wayne Walker, Broadbent. Meanwhile, Spotto still out in front, a clean pair of heels. You can see them all in the background. Spotto, Kiddes, Collins is putting pressure. We'll watch Collins in the background. See if he comes up inside. Oh, just manages to close it off, Alex. Good under brakes there. He's going to survive that corner. Oh, he's trying. He's got the car to turn around, so a good clean move there from Matt Collins. Moving up into P2, Kiddes falling back to 3rd. Shannon, Scott Flack now and Andrew Chilui come down the main straight. There's Wayne Walker in the pretty pink Hog's Breath car. All getting through turn 1 real nice. See if we'll send the drone up. Beautiful Adelaide street circuit here. Going down the back straight now. Through the up to top speed. Wayne Walker in the slipstream. Trying to show the nose, but he won't be able to make it through there. Just scraping the wall. Big pack here. Chilui's going for a dive bomb. Pritchard cleaning out 3 drivers there. Braden got caught out there. You just saw him as Chandra tried to come the inside. Braden trying to go around the outside, but he's taken out 3 of them. So Spotto still out in front after lap 4. Fantastic work from him in the Red Bull car. Will the guys need to pit on this race? We'll soon find out. It is a bit longer than the last race, definitely a sprint race, but this one's 15 laps. And Braden Pritchard retiring. It's only a couple of guys, and it's the ones out front, Spotto, and he's just locking up. Spotto is just going to lose that position just on that one mistake. Collins doesn't need any more invitation to go through. He says thank you very much, and he gives a little wave by getting on the 2 wheels and moves into P1. James Spotto slots into P2, very close behind, just wide on the grass there. Ah, that's all he needed. Just got to get back on the track. Here comes Flack and Shannon Wright here. Shannon Wright in the monster car's got the defending champion right behind him as well, Craig Broadbent. A lot going on in the second. Oh, Shannon just clipping the wall there, sending him to the other side. Oh, he's like a ping pong ball. A pinball machine, I should say. As Broadbent moves up, now chasing down Scott Flack. James Spotto, as we saw, moving down to 3rd. But Shannon Wright, Wayne Walker. Walker taking his time to get through the field here. Showing the nose on the inside. Shannon just giving way. Walker nice and solid, moving up into P6 now. That was actually Matthew Pritchard that had retired. Braden's still on track here. Eric Chandra struggling down the back here, getting caught up in all the accidents, not necessarily all his own doing. So it looks like Chiloui's come into the pits yet again. Lost that front splitter. Must have loose mounts there. On board with Craig Broadbent now, defending champion, up the back of Scott Flack and James Spotto. So he's getting further towards the front of the field. Matt Collins stretching that lead, 5 seconds out by himself now. Further 2 seconds back from Alex Kiddison P2 as Craig Broadbent just clips the inside there. Scott Flack trying to come up the inside of Spotto. Oh, it just makes a move, but Spotto just clips the tail. And he regains the position. Scott Flack might have just lit it up too much. Great driving from James Spotto. Look at this, 4 cars now. This is for P3. So it's Spotto, Flack, Broadbent and Walker. There's your gaps. Broadbent tried to go on the inside, but it only means he's going to get washed out to the inside and opening himself up for Walker to come in. He's got 1 position, but can he make it 2? So it's Flack, Spotto, Walker, Broadbent now. Or side by side, Walker and Spotto. Spotto cool under pressure, still in P4 now. Black has got away, but Spotto defending against two absolute champions. Squeezed out Walker, had to get on the brakes hard just to avoid incident. And that looks like Shannon Wright coming up behind too, so he's taken a second off the boys in front, so he's catching. We're lap 8 of 15, just over halfway now. We've already had a lot of action on the front half of the race. What's the second half going to hold for us? We'll just go to the braking, and this is Wayne Walker's favourite spot. Can Broadbent capitalise and go in with Walker? Yes, he does, but Spotto caught up on the ripple. Does he have enough on the inside here? No, he's just let Broadbent through, so Spotto losing a couple of more positions, but fantastic job to defend against these guys. Very accomplished drivers out in front. So Matt Collins out in front through turn 1, 8-second lead ahead of Alex Kiddis, stretching that lead away. So Alex Kiddis comes through, Scott Flack, Wayne Walker, Broadbent, Spotto, all spread out now. Shannon Wright coming up to the back as well. And poor old Eric Chandra's battling with Harrison Tebb there. Tebb starting a fire on all 8 cylinders here. Oh, I don't know if that was a push from... We'll go up to the skies, see what happened. Oh, just a little touch from Harrison Tebb there, but he's redressed and made sure that Chandra got back. Oh, Tebb just clipped the inside wall, which sent him, probably got concussion after that hit. That was a massive hit. Braden Pritchard wants to say, hey, let me through, which he has done. And Braden moving up into P9. Unfortunately, Harrison Tebb still counting the Tweety birds flying around in his helmet after that shunt, but hopefully he manages to count them correctly and move on, as we've still got 5 laps left in this race. Matt Collins out to just a 8-second lead now, starting to drop back as Cieslawski hits the lane and exits in P12. So Kiddis in P2, very solid, been there most of the race, but he has got the pack coming, and they're 2 seconds back. Got Scott Flack, Wayne Walker, Craig Broadbent, and I heard, watch them come through here. They don't want to hit that inside wall because it'll rattle them, just like we saw Harrison Tebb. Flack survives another lap, but Wayne Walker's going to take that inside, probably on the next lap. We're on board now with Wayne Walker chasing Scott Flack, coming onto the main straight. Just got to back it off to get over that curb. That curb pushes you over to the left, which is not ideal to get in the braking zone. Kiddis is moving over to the circuit to not give away any slipstream. Down to third, nice and easy through there. Yes, left, right. Another left, out to the wall, and into heavy braking. Nice and smooth through there. Second gear, just rolls it through, looks after the tyres. And this is a battle coming for, it'll be for P2 any second now. Collins way out in front, over 8.5 seconds. Broadbent just drifting through that section. Scott Flack, nice under brakes, but oh, he's taken that perfectly. They're catching Kiddis. They've taken 2 seconds off Kiddis just in this one lap. So Kiddis could be burnout on those tyres there, just trying to stay out in front by himself. He's held P2 for pretty much the majority of the race. Once he got past James Spotto, was Kidas in P2. Now this is a four-way battle for P2. Pretty much some of these guys using this as a warm-up. Oh, Black trying to go up the inside. He's got it, but no. They've clustered up. It's Anyman's and Walker's taking advantage going up the inside. Flack was caught out of position, locked up, avoided incident, but slowed everyone down, and Walker just went, thank you very much, I'll take that. So Flack slots into P4 while Walker is up into P3 now, chasing Kidas. Oh, he's done the famous move up the inside. So that's Wayne Walker starting to stretch away now. Kidas defending against Scott Black and Craig Broadbent, and that's Chalui coming out of the pits. Oh, he's pulled over to let the guys go. Sensible move there. He's being given the blue flag, so he's pulled over. Great drive from Andrew Chalui to recognise that exiting pit lane, even though he's got right of way coming out of pit lane just to get through that next section. He wasn't on the pace to get through there quick enough for these boys behind, so he's just pulled over and let them through. So further back it's James Spotto. Oh, Chandra up into P6 now, getting the job done on Spotto. Spotto moving back down to P7. And he's got Shannon Wright chasing him. Last lap was a 121 over Spotto, 125. So it looks like James Spotto made an incident, and there's a crash up ahead. I can't see who that is. I think Spotto hit the wall there. He's starting to lock up under brakes. Maybe that front brake bias is too much. Kidas still defending against Scott Flack and Craig Broadbent here. We've got 2 laps to go. Matt Collins absolutely dominating this race. 11 seconds out in front. That's where he wants to be. He's got Wayne Walker behind him. And that's Andrew Chalui holding with these boys, doing a great job to hold. These guys are very quick up front, but on old tyres. As we saw before, I think it was just Kidas and Spotto. Oh, and Chalui now on hard tyres. Broadbent's got the run on Flack on the inside. He's breakdown first, but Flack's going to challenge him around the outside. And that's Broadbent up a spot. Kidas still in P3. So Collins coming round for the final lap, bringing out the white flag, and then it's Walker. And this is the race so far, battle for P3. Coming down the main straight, it's Kidas, Broadbent, Flack, Chandra. Further back still after that earlier incident in turn 1. So still defending, Spotto coming through the first couple of turns. Shannon just bouncing off those curbs there. That's Harrison Tebb still coming to grips with that Holden ZB. It'll be the last league race we'll ever use with the ZBs, and the Mustang GTs will be moving to the 2023 season next year. The 2023 cars, I should say. And this is Matt Collins, dominated out front, and he's loving this. Race 2 goes to Matt Collins. Fantastic job. Matt Collins taking race 2. Wayne Walker fought hard, finishing P3. And Alex Kiddis, has he defended enough? Can Broadbent make one more position? No, it's Alex Kiddis, Craig Broadbent, Scott Flack, and Chandra. Where's Chandra? He's crossing the line now. That's him there. That's James Spotto coming around the final turn, taking P7. And it's Shannon Wright. Oh, Shannon's just had a mistake here on the final turn, and that's Braden Pritchard. Got the run, and he's going to gain a position. So too Harrison Tebb. Okay. And Braden Shannon crosses the line. Andrew Chilui coming around the back here. I think he's already finished, so... So congratulations again goes to Matt Collins, dominating race 2 ahead of Wayne Walker, then Alex Kiddis ahead of Craig Broadbent. Great defending there. Scott Flack just missing out, but comes home in P5 ahead of Eric Chandra. James Spotto slipping back, but showing us that he can keep up with these boys when he wants to, finishing P7 ahead of Harrison Tebb, who pinched a last corner position from Shannon Wright. But Harrison Tebb, P8. Braden also grabbing that extra position. Unfortunately, Shannon losing a couple of positions there. Will finish in P10. Deserves a couple more, but Andrew Chilui in P11. Troy Jaslowski, then Matthew Pritchard, Vlad Tokarev, and Ludwig Askinas finishes in P15. Okay, we take a look around Adelaide and the huge crowd here. It's time for us to go to a commercial break, sort out the grid for race 3. So you've got to grab a drink and stay tuned. See you on the end of the break.
Tahi, tell them about Entertainment Park.
Well, this place, it's like, it's...
My favourite place in the world!
The thing about this place is that...
It's fun for all ages, no matter what your age. You'll love it.
What I really want to say about Entertainment Park is,
They have the best go-karts plus a great cafe. Games, bowling, simulation, but the go-karts, oh my God, they are so much fun.
look, thing is that this place is...
Perfect for my birthday party. Everyone said it was the best birthday party ever. Yeah!
What I really want to say about this place is...
Just say it!
It's a fully hectic, oh my God, venue.
Finally! Entertainmentpark.com.au. And as Tahi says, it's hectic.
And oh my God. Entertainment Park has so much to it.
And we are proud to announce that we have joined forces with this incredible place. They've got simulation cars
You can choose your own car like a Formula One.
or V8 supercars, and you can choose your own track. I love the mountain. I'm king of the mountain. Not Mount Jewett, Mount Panorama.
Plus, there's an incredible go-kart track. No fumes, no smell.
And it's got a booster button too.
These booster buttons, unlike a video game, they're real. I'll catch you. Beat your fastest lap. Challenge your friends.
Have a feed at the cafe with an unbelievable menu. What? Dessert, coffee, and of course, a fully licensed bar.
10-pin bowling, video games, skills testers, laughs, play area, chill out areas and lounges, DJs and fun music.
It's safe, friendly, and plenty of parking. But some people drive to the city for that.
That's stupid.
Book now at entertainmentpark.com.au. Not just for kids.
Okay, welcome back, race 3. Thanks for being patient. It's taken a while to sort out the grid, but we're here, ready to go. Final race of the night, final race of the round, final race of the season. It's been 12 rounds all year long, building up the hype each time, and now it's come down to this last race. We've got Matt Collins on P2, Wayne Walker on P1. Then it's Craig Broadbent, Scott Flack, Eric Chandra, Alex Kiddis. Then Spotto, James Spotto in the Red Bull. Then Braden Pritchard, Shannon Wright in the Monster Car. Harrison Tebb in 10, then Chalui. Right, we'll go back up the front. Race 3, here we go, 30 laps. Wayne Walker getting a smoking start, but his second stage of the start wasn't great in race 2. Collins going to slot in into the second. Oh, Eric Chandra gets hit again. Falls back. I don't know what he's doing in the race. He's Lady Luck's not on his side here. Watch him in P6. Oh, he just gets caught up and Tokarev takes out the rear. Very unfortunate. Starting to spread out down the front, but the pack down past Shannon Wright. That's where it's at. Vlad Tokarev. Oh, Harrison again hitting that wall. Shannon nice under brakes. He's got the champion right behind him, Vlad Tokarev. Then it's Andrew Chalui, Harrison Tebb, Troy Jaslowski. And Braden Pritchard down the back as well. So again, he's fighting to get through the field, but it's a long way to go. There's 30 laps. And it's Wayne Walker under threat from Matt Collins, our series sponsor from MJ Build. Beautiful through the turn there. On board with Matt Collins now, chasing down the pink mobile of the Hog's Breath Cafe of Wayne Walker. Stretching out second gear there. Definitely through this section, it's all about being smooth as fast. Don't overdrive these cars. Those tyres won't last very long. So he stretched out fifth gear and then brought it back to fourth just to get through the turn. That's probably his secret. Broadbent just staying off a little bit. All season, Craig's been about tyre conservation and tyre management. And we'll see if this comes out to play for this race as well. Maybe he's going to go for the no stop. So look at the strategy there. We've got the front end of the field definitely on softs. Alex Kiddis, our first driver, on the hards. New fastest lap from Craig Broadbent at 1:17.8. That'll be broken a few more times as we get towards the end of the race here. What better venue than Adelaide to host the last round of the season, and a bid farewell to the Commodore ZB. We'll be racing the Mustangs and the Camaros next year. Very tough cars to drive, very loose. But it's all about the ZB and the versus the Mustang here at Adelaide, the last race of the year. Identical braking. Oh, Collins closing in, but overshot it. Manages to pull it up in time. Broadbent not there to threaten for the position, so he's got away with that one, but he's got to look out. Got to make sure he's on the same braking markers as the guy in front. It's a 30-lap race, and we're 4 laps in already. See the rubber just kicking up off the tyres now. See the dirty line just in the foreground. All over the circuit, as it always gets towards the end of any meeting. Just remind everyone at home, the season standings for the drivers, it's Broadbent out in front and Chantra having a shocker. But he's done enough, I think, to take second in the championship overall, and Flack is solid enough to take home P3. And it looks like with Matt Collins strung out in front, will definitely solidify P4 ahead of Vlad Tokarev, as Vlad's had a bit of a shocker here tonight at Adelaide. Okay, so further down it's Scott Flack, then it's Kidas, James Spotto, that's Vlad Tokarev right behind him in the Milwaukee 23 car. And it's Harrison Tebb up into P8. He's got Eric Chancha right behind him now. Chandra's getting in the side, but can Harrison Tebb get the switch over? Chandra's got the better position here, and he slots through into P8. Nicely done there by Eric Chandra. Oh, bit of another tap again from Harrison Tebb. Andrew Chalui, oh, just taking the escape road as Braden Pritchard just grabs the position while he does that. I think Andrew Chalui was waving to the crowd, but still racing here. Shannon Wright not having the best race 3, as he's back down in P12 just ahead of Troy Cieslawski. Shannon Wright from Queensland, also Troy Cieslawski down the back there. But up the front, it's Wayne Walker just a second ahead over Matt Collins now. The big question is, what is Craig Broadbent doing? Is he looking after his tyres further back? He would normally be up amongst it here at Adelaide at this stage of the race, but my guess is these two, and Scott Flack also, they always drive with tyre conservation in mind. Wayne Walker just posting the fastest lap of the race at 1:17.6. Oh, the choppers are in the air as well, taking great footage. This beautiful circuit here at Adelaide. We're so glad that the City of Adelaide have re-signed with the Supercars, because it is a beautiful venue. The boys love returning back to Adelaide year in, year again, and so do we like visiting this sim and this track in this simulator every year. It's not V8 Supercars without it. So looking further afield, hit us nice and solid in P5. We saw him defend well to take P3 in race 2. We'll see what the tyre... Oh, James Spotto just getting loose there, coming in a picture. He's charging hard, Vlad Tokarev, and he's got another champion right behind him in Eric Chandra. Spotto had a fantastic race in race 2. Out front most of the race, just slipping back once the tyres started to go off. Looks like he's doing the Scandinavian flick. He's getting the weight to the front and then flicking it right at the end. You see the front rotors really lighting up there as Chandra just clips the wall in the background. Tokarev just in front. So this is the closest two on track at the moment. Chandra chasing down Spotto. Up the inside he goes. There you can see Spotto in the revision, but he's going to get the... Looking for the switch. Putting pressure on Chandra. See if he'll make the mistake. Nothing but blue skies here at Adelaide. Oh, James struggling to get the car to straighten up under brakes. This is how they get through turn 1. Oh, just scraping that wall there. Just getting that back. You can see him sliding out most corners. We're back up with Matt Collins in P2. The gap's 1.7, but it definitely looks a bit closer there. We'll leave you on board with Matt Collins for a full lap of this Adelaide circuit. Taking a bit of the inside curve now. Down the main straight, we'll keep quiet for a full lap. On board with Matt Collins. Now it's a full lap of Adelaide Circuit on board with Matt Collins, our series sponsor from MJ Build. Craig Broadbent still in P3, defending with a charging Scott Flack. Craig Broadbent's our defending champion from 2022, carrying the number 1. And right now he's defending against Scott Flack for 3rd position. Wayne Walker just clicking over the laps. We're not even halfway through yet. We've still got 18 laps to go. The question is, will they pit on lap 15? Will they pit at all? Okay, so I got a battle down with James Spotto and Harrison Tebb. Oh, Tebb just getting it loose coming out of the last corner. We've got Braden Pritchard in the background there in P10, but it's Tebb putting the pressure on Spotto in the Red Bull. Trying everything he can. Oh, Spotto just getting really loose on those tyres now. Tebb probably getting held up by watching this in front. Just a little bump there from Harrison Tebb. And the gap's stretched out now. Got another little battle with Tokarev and Chandra, two of the front runners all year. Out on field, Vlad the Russian in the red Milwaukee car, and we've got Eric Chandra from Indonesia for HM Engineering. Been solid results for the driver of HM Engineering. Looking after the sponsors, but Tokarev letting Chandra through. That's probably for points or an incident that happened earlier on that we didn't see. I just hearing a car, and that's Kiddis. Alex Kiddis has hit the wall. So we'll try and see what happened with him. And he's lost his front fender. So Kiddis has come through. Oh, he didn't hit the wall, but he overcorrected, went straight into the other side. Unfortunately, there goes his front splitter. And he's going to defend, hard to defend against the guys behind him. He's got absolutely no front end grip at all. We saw from the previous races, Braden Pritchard, Andrew Chalui. Tebb getting loose there, coming out of there. He's desperate, wants to get through. Tebb's just got to come the inside. Kiddis is trying all he can to keep that position. But with no front end grip, it's hard to do, and Spotto's spinning in front. Unfortunately, that was a racing incident. Kid has come through in front of him. He's trying to get the car to turn around, and off he goes. Tebb's redressing, waiting for him to go. But that was Kiddis. Should be given the meatball sandwich by now. And may come into pits. Yes, he does. He comes in, and Tebb takes that position through. So lap 14, that's the first pit stop we've seen here. See if anyone else has done a sneaky pit stop while we haven't been looking. And it looks like it's just Kiddis who's coming in now. That's the first of the pit stops. Make sure you keep an eye on the leaderboard, the top left-hand corner. Once they turn blue, that's telling us that they're in pit lane. That's Walker now really stretching that lead. 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Collins' tyres is probably going off, so it's probably good for him to start coming in, as Broadbent's starting to fall back as well. And that's Kiddis with a new front spoiler put on, comes out just ahead of Wayne Walker. We'll go back to Craig Broadbent. Still got Scott Flack, and Collins is in the pits. So out he goes after his pit stop. That was lap 14-15. So he's going to be smashing it from here on into the checkered flag. He's got Tokarev in front and Chandra as well. So we're starting to lap the cars, or no, that's actually going to be their position. He just has to make sure he doesn't get held up too much from the slower guys that are about to pit. But in saying that, Chandra just going through screen now is in P4. And Tokarev in 5. That means Collins rejoins in P6. So this outlap very important for Collins to maximise. Will Tokarev give way? Or Collins up on 2. That's for position, so they're racing. Tokarev making it as hard as he can for Collins. So he gets through. Back into P2, Tokarev. So that means Broadbent and Flack have pitted at the same time. So Flack's just covering off what Broadbent's doing. So they've both pitted now. So Wayne Walker yet to pit. But he's at least 20... No, he's only 10 seconds ahead of Walker. So that's definitely less than a full pit stop. So he definitely needs to pit in now. He's losing too much time. And that's with Collins getting held up from Vlad a lap earlier, as we saw on screen. Will he come in this lap? He needs to. No, he's going to stay out once again. He's probably going to tell the other guys to come and chase him if he can. As Harrison Tebb exits pit lane after his set of tyres. So I think Broadbent and Flack definitely have a better understanding on how long the tyres are going to last. So they'll know where they can push and where to back off and save and conserve the tyres. Okay, so Braden Pritchard in pit lane now as well. He's getting the revs up. Should be leaving any second now. There he goes. Shannon Wright just going through for position as well. Moving up into P8. Braden rejoining in P9. But Shannon definitely got a pit again. Or pit, I should say, for his set of tyres. Maybe he's going for the overcut. If he stays out any longer, he'll need to stay out to the end because it won't make a difference. But Wayne Walker still stretching out that lead ahead of Matt Collins, even after the pit stop. Oh, Walker just getting airborne there on the curves. Very easy to do here at Adelaide. Not very nicely placed, these ripple strips here at Adelaide, but there's not much you can do about it. That is the racetrack. You're just going to have to make do with it. That lead stretching out over 11 seconds now. Matt's just got to get in a rhythm, keep those tyres towards the end, because maybe he'll be in a position to actually challenge for the lead. But Wayne Walker, no stranger to the V8s. He knows how long these tyres, he can make them last. And he'll have the final race of his season this Saturday for the Down Under Series on Saturday night. If you tune into their Facebook page, they'll be broadcasting live as well. And then we can all enjoy the real coverage as Andrew Chilui retires from P13. He's parked it in pit lane now. "12 races doesn't seem too long for the season, but you definitely feel it towards the end of the season after 12 races with the build up, the race and the travelling to and from the circuits. Next year still 12 rounds, and a surprising exclusion for Newcastle street circuit, which is very disappointing for the Newcastle locals. I've got a battle back here. This is for P3, Tokarev in 3rd, Broadbent in 4, and that's Scott Black in 5. Black just needs to get up in here and see what happens, and then maybe capitalise on getting caught up with Tokarev. Normally I'd say this would be a great race for position. We know Vlad's a bit out of position as he hasn't pitted yet, but still he's definitely showing a clean pair of heels in front of these two. But they definitely want to move up pretty soon. Vlad is racing with us from Russia, so we are seeing a little bit of a glitch or ping from him at the moment. Oh, he's just gone wide there. It's amazing how we've got drivers from all over the world. We've got Lithuania, India, Indonesia and Russia, Queensland, New South Wales. And we're missing Jamie Hemme from New Zealand. So I go through the field now. It's we can see Scott Flack there. Then chasing them, it's Eric Chandra 7 seconds further back, and James Spotto looks like a full pit stop behind in P7, and then he's got Braden Pritchard there in a super cheap Ford Mustang chasing hard. And it's Shannon Wright from Queensland, one of his first races with us at SimHaus. And on R Factor 2, I think Shannon's more of a Assetto Corsa driver. That's Alex Kiddis after that front nose change, working his way back to P10. Harrison Tebb now. Got Matt Collins behind him, so he's about to get lapped. Possibly Wayne Walker's already gone through. And then Troy Cieslawski is in P12, racing with us from Queensland. Unfortunately, Troy missed a couple of races as he actually officiates the Real Bathurst 1000, so he had to travel down there early and he missed the race with us, costing him valuable points for the championship. Okay, so Wayne Walker, last lap was a 1:19, but his fastest lap tonight's been a 1:16.9 in race 3. It's 22 laps down, 8 to go. And that gap is not coming down from Matt Collins. There's not much he can do about it. But it looks like Broadbent just got through on Tokarev. This is, Tokarev's been waiting for this. He's had a couple of battles and got sent to the back. So now that he's with him, Flax had to drop off because I think that glitch is affecting his driving as well. So we'll just move away from that. Chandra, very solid. Looks like Flack got through on Tokarev there. Just see if we can bring that up for you. So it's definitely before turn 1. I saw a bit of glitching before, but he's got the job done. So Flack now needs to charge down Craig Broadbent with 7 laps to go. Doesn't look like Wayne's going to come in for his set of tyres. He has actually pitted, which I didn't get to see, or I didn't. It does make sense that Walker has pitted. There's no way he could have held out that gap and stretched it without changing tyres. These boys are too good for that. So Walker now coming on the back of Shannon White from Queensland. So Harrison Tebb's in the pit again. Maybe he's lost his front wing. Oh, it's a late change for tyres. He thought he could stretch it, make it work, but not to be. With 6 laps to go, he comes and rejoins. Got Wayne Walker out in front, taking Shannon Wright. And Matt Collins further back through the bend. Taking that cleanly and consistently all night long. Last lap was a 1:19.2, and that's definitely on par with Wayne Walker out in front, as they both lapped in the 1:19.2s on that last lap. Craig Broadbent was a 1:19.6. There's Scott Flack in the background doing all he can to chase down. He's got 2.6 second gap to chase. Down to 2 seconds now. Braden Pritchard further back, he's in P7. Someone's through the lane there. I think that's Harrison Tebb coming back through. Is he serving a drive-through penalty? It looks like it. Very easy to carry too much speed coming into pit lane. Unfortunately, he's just served a pit lane penalty there. Braden Pritchard in 7. James Spotto solid up into P8. Kiddas cutting through the field now. Although he's got Wayne Walker behind him, but he's had to change the front spoiler early on in the race. He was holding down P3 for quite a while and made that little mistake, unfortunate. And with that, he's now fighting for P9. Shannon Wright back in P10 from Queensland. Moves up ahead of Harrison Tebb, who's had to pit. He's going down the back straight. Then it's Troy Cieslowski flying the flag for Ned Whiskey in P12. Kiddas just moves over while Wayne Walker goes through, being shown the blue flag. And here's Collins coming down, take turn 1. Craig Broadbent. Flack's still catching Broadbent. It's down to 1.4 seconds now. We've got 3 seconds to go. Craig's last lap was a 1:19.6 and Flacky was a 1:19.2. So he's taken 4/10ths out. And at that rate, with these laps to go, he's got enough to get past him. I think Flack's waiting for this moment now, but here comes Chandra. Look at him in the background. He's on fire. Chandra's been charging hard the whole race. Punching out the low 1:19s. And now he's in the picture to take possibly P3 before the end of the race. Black deep under brakes, really reducing that gap under a second now. On board with Flack right up behind Broadbent now. You can start to see Chandra in his mirrors. Down to first gear for that tight turn. Using all of the circuit there, almost just getting along the outside wall. Just got to nurse it to straighten up just so he can get in, hit the brake marking at the right spot. Otherwise, if you have to wait too long, you're going to miss your brake marker and overshoot it into the grass. That's not what you want to do if you're chasing down the championship leader on the last race of their season. Well, they're coming up behind a back marker now. What will they do? Will he stay there for all three of them? Yes, he does. So that was a clean run, but that could have been very good work from Shannon to let them all go. It shows the experience of Shannon. I remember when I first started sim racing, Shannon and I were competing together for a little league called I Race for Fun, or IRFF. And that was run by Gavin Sadler and Terry Marwood, who actually made a brief appearance tonight as well, so it was good to see him. We hope to see more drivers race with us for next year. This is the last race of the season for the V8s. We still have the British Touring Cars though after this one, and one more championship, one more Champions League round. And Chandra's in for the money. We're on the last lap. Where is Wayne Walker? Wayne Walker's coming through the back of the field now. Matt Collins just came through turn one, but Broadbent, Flack, and now Chandra. This is going to be a three-way for P3. Stay on this battle till I see Walker come down the main straight and collect the checkered flag for the third time. Flack's just got to hit his marks like he was before. He's dropping off Broadbent a little bit. Looks like Chandra's on another set of tyres. Definitely all on softs at the moment. So we've got Wayne Walker collecting race 3 of 3. This will be Collins crossing the line as well. So who's going to win the battle? Broadbent, Flack, and Chandra up the inside. Does he get it done? No, he's tapped him, so it's going to be a drag race down the main straight. And Flack's going to take P4 ahead of Chandra 5. Great job from Chandra. And here comes Vlad Tokarev to take home a well-deserved P6. Braden Pritchard losing that front spoiler yet again. Come home in P7. They got across the start-finish line. So it's Braden crossing the line in P7. James Spotto coming around the final turn. Take P8, and I heard the squelch of, actually that's Wayne Walker. So Kiddis is already pitted. Shannon Wright's still out there. So for race 3, it's Wayne Walker finishing in P1 ahead of Matt Collins. And Craig Broadbent did enough to hold P3. And Scott Flack almost lost P4 on the last corner, but enough to hold him. And he'll probably take 4th for the round, tonight's round. And Eric Chandra battling all night, coming to a few incidences, sending him to the back of the grid. And having to chase hard, but he'd done a great job moving up into P5. Vlad Tokarev, the same. Finishes in P7. In P6, I should say, ahead of Braden Pritchard, then James Spotto, Alex Kiddis, and Shannon Wright, your top 10. Then further back, it was Troy Czeslowski, Harrison Tebb, and Andrew Chilui. I think Tebb had a couple of pit lane visits there. So our victor, Craig Broadbent, for the season 2023. Showing the crowd how much he appreciates their support. So I'll just let Craig just celebrate with everyone, and would like to take this opportunity to thank Matt Collins as well. He's been solid in supporting the series all year long, giving out $100 prize money per round. $1,200 for the year has been going out to these drivers, and we thank him very much from MJ Build. So just see if we can pull Craig and Matt into the commentary box and briefly ask them how they feel after defending the championship for another year. Craig, you're on air, mate. Congratulations, 2023 V8 SimHaus champion. How do you feel?
Yeah, good. It's great. Thanks, Shane.
You've been solid all year, mate. You've definitely shown a clean pair of heels, and you've had challenges coming left, right and centre from overseas. Some top drivers, Vlad Tokarev, keeping you honest pretty much every round, and Wayne Walker jumping in the last round to keep you honest as well. So very solid, mate. You've brought home the bacon in P1, and you've done enough to defend the championship for 2023.
Yeah, it was awesome. Vlad was fast. Eric was fast at a lot of tracks as well. Matt Collins, he's always tough as well. Yeah, plenty of challenge, but I think consistency won it. I wasn't always the fastest, but I got to the end.
Yeah, well, definitely your conservation on tyres has got you a few key positions, and some valuable points. Like you said, you've got to bank the points to be there at the end. So that's something you were definitely solid in doing, and only missing one round of the season. So great effort from there, and you've done enough. You've taken home the trophy, and you'll probably receive another champion's hat.
Yeah, cool.
So I just wanted to thank again the sponsor MJ Build for supplying $100 prize money per round, $1,200 all up for the season, and thanks to that you'll be taking home some bit of pocket money.
Yeah, appreciate that from MJ Build. It's really awesome that they came on board and put up some money for these races.
Yeah, it's quite unique having that much prize money on a regular basis. So hopefully next year when we jump into the 2023 cars that it'll bring the racing closer together and more sponsorship and more coverage. So have you had a chance to drive the next year's cars?
Yep, they're very different. It should change things up a bit. Maybe the guys who are fast won't be as fast, and maybe some of the guys who couldn't get a handle on these cars will be right up there.
Yeah, on the rumour mill, there's definitely been a few different opinions on it. I know a few people are looking forward to it, and some others are not. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting season. Opening at Bathurst next year, which is I would have preferred Newcastle over Bathurst twice a year. But anyway, that's how it goes for the V8 Championship. And we're going to Taupo next year, so we're looking forward to that as well. A new track.
Yeah, that should be good.
Well, congratulations again, Craig, on a fantastic race and drive all year. Very consistent, like you said, and enough to take home the championship for 2023. Again, congratulations, Craig.
And thanks for everything you do as well, Shane. We couldn't race if it weren't for you, and appreciate the hard hours that you do. And
my pleasure, mate. Appreciate the support, and I appreciate you coming and turning up and making it the event it is. Thank you again.
Thanks, mate.
I'm just gonna.
There's just no group in the front.
Yeah, they were dying for me around 15 as well. That's why I ended up doing the pit stop in the middle.
Yeah, cool.
I just wanted to, for the guys at home, not too sure if Eric's on air or got a mic on, but Eric's been racing with us from Indonesia and very, very solid all year long, and showing how great he was in the last race there, almost taking P4. But looks like he's not on air, so I'll go into the main room and put and just chat to a couple of the guys there, just to send off 2023. Hey guys, it's Shane, you're on air. How was that tonight?
Don't all speak at once.
Flacky.
That's pretty cool, mate.
Flacky, I'll go with you. Mate, you were solid in P4, but Chandra almost got you on the last corner there, the last race.
Yeah, I was full on Craig. I was pretty happy just full on Craig, hoping at some stage he'll make a small mistake and I'll have a chance to get by him and hold him off to the end. And then I think it was like 5 laps to go or something. I saw that Eric's gotten past Vlad and is closing in. I'm like, oh shit, we're in trouble now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just trying to hold on and put the car in the right places on that last lap so he couldn't get by.
Well, both you and Craig were relatively conservative on the tyres, making sure you had enough towards the end there. But how much tyre wear did you have towards the end?
I didn't actually check the tyre wear at the end, but when we did the 15-lap race and when I stopped in this one after about 15 laps, they were maybe down to about 10 in the red. So yeah, pretty much nothing on the left-hand side.
Yeah, and you definitely need more tread on this track, especially. We saw a couple of guys losing their front spoilers and just falling right towards the back of the pack there, losing a lot of positions.
Yeah, it's easy to do with the tires going.
Mm.
I found it really interesting that Matt Collins normally he's got to take an extra pit stop, but at this track he made him last, and he was still fast at the end.
Yeah, he's been practicing this one like he remembers last year.
Yeah, he won it last year as well.
Yeah, it's very solid. This is definitely one of his tracks for sure, and he definitely was very strong tonight. If it wasn't for Wayne Walker coming in, he would have taken the another round for the season. So he was keen for it. He was going to smash it, but I wasn't expecting Wayne Walker to come in, and I don't think he was either. But good to have him in and show the pace of the drivers. Yeah, well, I didn't think he pitted. I missed his pit stop in race 3, and I thought he stayed out there. But when Collins pitted, Wayne Walker was stretching that lead further and further out. So it's quite strange. But anyway, he managed to do it and take the round. And congratulations to Wayne as well. Must say, solid drive from him. He struggled in the second race to get through the field. So, but anyway, he did enough to win the race. We'll leave it off there. Thanks, actually, Shannon. Thanks for joining us tonight. For the first time. How was that? How was your first experience?
It's pretty cool. I learned a few things by just talking to Matt just then. As far as fuel and that, I didn't realise that I was running around with 100 litres, 11 litres of fuel, and I was running on the hard. So I thought, because when I went in the softs after 15 laps, I on the second race, hit the brakes on the last corner and watched everyone go past as I hit the wall. So I thought, okay, I'll go hards. But mate, thoroughly enjoyed it. Awesome bunch of guys to race with, and thanks for having us.
No worries, Shannon. Thanks for joining us. We've actually got today's winner, Wayne Walker. Are you online, mate?
Yeah, I'm here.
Mate, congratulations. You definitely came in to show us who's boss. And congratulations for taking out the round. A few good, solid drives there. And congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, Shane. It was, Matt and Craig both pushed me pretty hard.
Yeah, they definitely gave you something to think about, and gave you some good training for your round coming up this Saturday night. So you must be ready to go on that one.
Yeah, well, that's why I thought I'd jump in and have a race tonight. Just a bit of practice for the weekend.
Well, definitely showing your pace now. All the other guys know what to expect.
Yeah. Yep.
So good luck on Saturday night, and thank you for joining us for our last race. And we've got to say goodbye to the FVR 2020 cars. I'm sure we'll be moving to the 2023 cars. Thankfully, they're out now, but we've loved the 2020 cars. We've had them for a few seasons now, and it'd be sad to say goodbye.
Yeah, the 2020 cars are really good. I've had a few drives of the Gen 3s, and they're fairly similar, sort of on the brakes and into the corner. You just got to be a lot smoother on the throttle coming out, because they like to light the rears up a lot easier.
Yeah, and that's similar to in real life as well. They've been talking about that, and the way you got to drive it, it looks quite slow inside the cabin. Like in the car, you got to be slow with your inputs, or a lot smoother with the inputs, which makes from the outside it looks a lot slower. But anyway, we'll see what happens in 2024 when we start at Bathurst, I guess, and that'll be a good track to stretch the legs on those new cars. But yeah, I mean, the 2020 cars have been good to us, and we appreciate FVR Factor for producing high quality work, and we look forward to jumping in the 2023 cars for next year. we hope all of you can join us for 2024 as we start the season. So if between then we may be throwing up some early summer series races on the tracks that are not going to be used in the season for 2024. So keep an eye on that. If you're listening or watching at home, get in the description and follow the links and come on board and start racing with us. Fill out your registration forms and get on board as Shannon and Terry Marwood did tonight as well. So thanks again everyone for joining, and we'll see you next year. So that concludes the coverage for tonight's live stream. Thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again early next year, but don't forget we've still got 2 more leagues running till the end of the year. We've got British Touring Cars, and we've got 1 more round of the Champions League. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. That'll be the Champions League will be the Group A's of 87 around Bathurst. So we're looking forward to that one. Hope you are too. So thanks again for joining us, and we will see you on the next broadcast.